Hello friends! Today I'm going to talk about a soul fragment, also known as higher self, and I'm going to tell you a bit more about this process connecting with higher self, process which I developed with my 12 Orion guides. When we incarnate on Earth, our soul comes along with us, but even though we awaken in third dimension, in physical bodies, there is a big fragment of our soul that remains and stays in higher dimensions, in higher frequencies, where we are the most connected with the source. Higher self is the purest fragment of our soul, and higher self has this amazing ability of broader perspective, of understanding and knowing what process of life truly is, what is life, and of course it has knowledge about our earthly experience, about our lessons and everything that we have to go through as we find ourselves in this physical plane. It is important to mention that every person currently on planet Earth has this ability to connect themselves with higher self. But so many neglect this possibility because throughout our lives, so many of us focus only on physical aspects of our being. I started to work with my higher self, and I developed this process for myself with my 12 Orion guides. And it was so helpful to me also during my awakened state in my daily life that I was truly inspired, that I also developed a process in which I could help others to achieve the same, in which I could truly inspire others to feel this deep bond that they have with themselves. Even if you're not spiritual, even if you're not seeking knowledge or you don't want to follow any spiritual teacher or any guru, still each of us, every one of us, we are longing for this connection with ourselves. And what is better than to connect with the highest fragment of our soul in awakened state? So this is my motivation, this was my motivation a year ago to start working on this process, and I already connected so many people, so I'm also going to talk about those kind of experiences and what kind of success I had with this process. So many spiritual teachers are writing books connected to higher selves, they are giving seminars connected to higher self, and in my experience I completely change my ways as I go through my day when I'm connected to higher self, because when you connect yourself to this deep knowledge, you don't only connect to yourself, you connect to everybody else as well, because there is this vibrational frequency field that we all connect in a way, that is in a way source that we all come from. So when you live in tune, when you live consciously, it is really going to help you to change your habits, to change your behavior, even in stressful situations, even when you have problems. In this process, I'm going to guide you as you relax in this very light meditative state. It is important that you relax. It is beneficial if you can visualize, if you can fully surrender and relax. But also if you can't really visualize, then you can tell me and we can work it out, because sometimes then I inspire person to focus more on emotion of this presence. And in this sort of process, visualization is not as necessary as, for example, in process that I also offer, connection with energy guide, where it is more necessary to visualize and actually recognize who is standing before you. I developed this process of connecting with higher self with my 12 Orion guides in a way that throughout this process you get confirmations that you're connected multiple times. And also in your physical reality, in your physical bodies, I am going to inspire you vibrationally and also show you ways how you trigger this emotion inside of you as you sit on Zoom or on Skype, depending what we decided for. And also in your physical bodies, you're going to be able to feel this connection, what is of course beneficial after our meeting when you repeat this process on your own and when you start to truly connect yourself every day. What I recognize during this process, once a person connects with this deep understanding who you are, of this deep understanding of unconditional love and this emotion of knowing, of feeling this strong presence in higher frequency, you're going to, in this process, be able to feel how it is to be this little fragment that resides in physical body and this beautiful, strong soul fragment that is so connected to everything that is. So during this process, you're also going to be able to tell the difference between different states of your being. So that is why I find it so beautiful and so strong, because in such process where you come so close to your pure existence, to this fragment of that is most authentic to us, you can achieve vibrational healing of a soul. What happens when our soul fragment heals? What happens when we acknowledge that we are something more than this physical bodies? Also, that can result in physical healing. So in this process, I already witnessed so many people have magnificent results in their physical bodies. So many women who longed for this inner acceptance, for this love, they changed, completely transformed their way how they observe their bodies, because for so many women that is an issue, especially during these stressful times. But not only now in this magnificent transitional period on earth, but also our day-to-day situations. When you truly have this tool, and I love to call it tool because indeed it is, after we are done with the process, I'm going to teach you how to utilize it and how to use it in your day-to-day life. Nothing is going to stop you to truly observe your earthly experience through eyes of higher self, and then magnificent things can happen. And I did experience it on my own skin, and I also witnessed so many people taking this vibrational control in their own hands and deciding to connect with their higher self. I also witnessed some very extreme vibrational changes, very extreme healings, which only can occur when physical connects with the spiritual aspects. So in a way, in this process, it is very hard to explain it generally, because for each person is different and each person is experiencing it in a different way. But for everybody, when you truly surrender to this process, it is truly magnificent, and for me, very emotional. So most of the time I struggle myself to push back my emotions as I guide my clients, because those processes are very intimate and they're in a way sacred. And because I had such amazing success and I had such amazing experience with my higher self and with my work with higher self, I was truly inspired to offer this to others. So if this process resonates with your soul, you can contact me in my Facebook group Energy Scan with Orion Galactic Family, or via email orionelli@hotmail.com, and you can contact me and let's talk about this process if you feel that this is something that you absolutely have to do. Then it is going to be beneficial to you on all soul levels. If you enjoyed this video and you're looking forward to see more interesting spiritual topics, then please subscribe to this channel. Of course, it's free. Until we meet again, Namaste.